Hi guys, this is Yasser, and today we'll start our Python class. So it's just a basic tutorial on creating classes. So let's start with opening our IDE. So whatever IDE you prefer, like I usually use PyCharm, the community edition, which is free. So, but you can use idle or any other ID you're most familiar with. So, how do we basically create a class in Python? So, first of all, whenever you open up your PyCharm, you can go and create a new project, or if you already have one, you can just create a new Python file in it. So, I'll just go name it class in Python. Okay, so here we are. So first of all, how we start with is like you can do class and then give your class anything, a name, for example. So for example, we say class employee, which is an object. And you'll see as soon as you start writing, you'll see a drop down appear in which you can directly select. And once you press tab, it gets the first one that Python thinks it is. So we say class employee object, and with like a colon, once you press a colon, it already gives an indent. So this is the indent which is always required in Python. So if you're familiar with Python programming, it's like indent matters a lot. So you say define. Now we're defining, and this is like a kind of a engine for Python, you could say, or some or like a syntax which we always have to use with the class. So def underscore underscore init underscore underscore self. We always say self because that tells like this is the class we're talking about, and then we can start putting our details that we have to include, all the variables that will go inside this class. So for example, we say class employee self, we need employee name, age, location, and department. Okay. Put a semicolon here again because we want to give it an indent. It's a continuing code. And now we can start defining. So self is like a constant variable there, and then we can now tell our class what to include. So self dot name, as we just mentioned here, see here. So we just tell it, okay, take it as name, whatever I will input there, right? Then I say self dot age, take it as age. And I say self dot location, whatever variables I give inside that class, I'm just letting it know to refer it back to the same variable. Self dot department is equal to department. Sorry. Okay, so now I say, okay, my class is ready. I've inputted all the variables that I need in this class. So I say I want to input some details into this class. So I have this employee. So I can call it anything, which I can refer it back to. So I say, for example, create one. And then I say is equal to, and then I have to input my class name. So this is my class employee that I already have defined. Then I start telling, okay, what to input in here. So first variable is, just forget about self. We'll start from the variables that we defined. So we say name has to be under quotations. Say, for example, Yasser. I say age 35. And sorry, and the integers, any integers, they don't have to come under quotes. Only use quotations for like basically characters like. So I give it the age, then I have location here. I say, okay, Toronto. Then I move forward. I say, what department does he work for? I say technology. So this is one of the input for this class. This is one employee that I created and it's referring back to this class. Now let's go create another employee, right? I bring up the same class again. I give him a name here, Tom. Age is 28. I say his location is Montreal. And I say his department is accounts. Okay, so now I have created these two uh, details of two employees in that one class that we created. And we just have to make sure why I'm getting this reference. One sec. Okay, you're good. So we have name, age, location, and department. And now, for example, if I just want to call my first employee, which I called create one, and then I just want the name of him, I say create one and pick up the name for him. And in the second one, I just want my second employee, which was create two, and I need his location. And let's see what it does. So, and always make sure when you do the run, you'll see the last program that you run, which was my example.py. So always when you're running it first, just go here on your left, and then you can see a run option here, run class in Python. Okay, employee object has no, okay, I'm getting an error here. Employee object has no attribute name. Line number 11. Okay, which is my mistake. It was in capital. So make sure, like, we are following the uh, capitals and, like, it has to be exact same as we mentioned. So N was capital here, so it has to be the same. Let's run it again. See, as soon as you run, so it just pulled off my first employee detail, which I said was create one, and his name. His name was Yasser. He brought it there, and then I wanted my second employee's location, which was basically Tom, and his location was Montreal. So it brought out the location here. So hope this helps, guys, and you can create several classes like that. Just give it a try, and then we'll go further deep down into classes then. Thank you.